I don't want your money. I think that's it. Or is it crooked? It looks crooked, but whatever. It is what it is. Gotta work with what I got. Alright, rock and roll. Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you guys can see, I'm out here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida. Gonna be a good day because I have two, not one, but two 1911s for review. Yes, I have the beautiful 1911 from Smith & Wesson, chambered in 45 ACP, which I will do the review later. But for now, I have this blacked out 1911 from Rock Island, chambered in 9mm, 5-inch barrel, 10 capacity magazine. This is M1911 A1-FS. Yes. And wow, this thing is smooth. I can't wait to shoot it. So, got the magazine right here. Also, all black. I really like this all black design. That's pretty cool. All right. Got the 9mm, and today I will be shooting the 9mm from Blazer. CCI Blazer. Gotta say, pretty good range ammo. Very budget friendly. And at the same time, I haven't had any problems with this yet. So I'm gonna load up some 5 rounds into the magazine. If you're familiar with a 1911 magazine, you already know it's single stack, super easy to load. This one is actually nicely numbered, so you can tell exactly how many rounds are in this magazine. So let's take a look. We have a orange circle right here in the very middle. That's where I am going to be aiming. Now we are shooting 1911, so there is absolutely no excuse not to hit the target. Okay, exciting. I think this is gonna be good. I mean, the slide is just butter smooth. All right, let's see what we got. Man, this is great. This is awesome. And not a single miss. And let's see if I can zoom in on the target, because I keep getting requests on showing the group, so I am gonna show you the group. There it is, right here in the middle. Where's my finger? That in the center. Pretty good group, but like I said, 1911s, no excuse not to be accurate. And this specific 1911 right here, man, chambered in 9mm, barely any recoil. There's practically no recoil when you shoot it. Super easy to handle, super easy to operate. But let's start from the very beginning. Let's start with the grip. We have this very, very beautiful, all blacked out grip, feels very good. Got some G10 aggression on the back and have some aggression at the front as well. A little bit of a different aggressive pattern, but we got some, feels very good. Now there is no aggression on the trigger guard, which is completely fine. Your standard beaver tail safety, standard for 1911, very nice. Moving further, we got a very nice lever for the safety switch, for the manual safety switch, and it is actually ambidextrous. Check this out. So this gun is, while the slide release or slide stop, whatever you prefer to call it, if the slide release offends you, slide stop, while it is not ambidextrous, the safety switch is ambidextrous, so it is more or less lefty friendly. Okay, I'm sure you can figure out the operation if you're a lefty with non-ambidextrous slide stop. But you do have plenty of area here on both sides actually to use it as the thumb rest to help you with the recoil management. And I really like this. This is not standard. As you can see, checkered right here on the slide stop, slide release lever for easier, you know, you got a little bit of aggression to kind of help you with the grip. Now the mag release is not ambidextrous, works very well, very straightforward. Like I said, the slide itself is just butter smooth. I mean, you can do it with 2 fingers, with a pinky. Look, pinky and a thumb, you can do it. It's that easy. I mean, it's super, super smooth. And at the same time, it is built quite, I mean, if you look at this is kind of a tip on checking the build quality of a 1911. Applicable, probably might be applicable to a few other handguns out there, but specifically for 1911. You get the slide, you break it a little bit, get it a little bit backwards, and then you give it a little bit of a wiggle. And you can hear it, but you can barely see it, which indicates that the build is very tight. So you will have a few things with a tighter build. You're gonna have a tighter group, and you can tell it's pretty tight, it's pretty good, and obviously will last you longer because with time, with the rounds put through the gun, you know, it loosens up, the group becomes more loose, right? The operation becomes a little bit more loose. Here, it's built tightly, you have a great group, and it will last you longer overall, depending on the rest, obviously, with the build quality, but you get the point. So, let's do some 5 more rounds, and this time, because I should not worry about embarrassing myself with my target acquisition, I'm gonna try to hit the tree right here in the corner. So, let's see if I can do that. Okay, the tree. Don't you touch my tree. I don't want your money. Let's see. Miss. Aha, there we go. Go. Okay, so let's talk about the sights, because the first shot I've missed, and I know why. Check this out. Well, besides everything being blacked out, the sights are also blacked out on this handgun, which is it's not a bad thing, all right? In fact, I would say there's a huge benefit to it, and I know a lot of Mr. Cody, he likes just the blacked out sights completely, nothing, no dots, nothing like that. And as you can see here, the front side you have no dot, and the rear sides, you really, I mean, you do have kind of like dots, but they're black, so it's you can't really pick them up. But you aim by aligning the posts here, not the dots, but the posts. So in good, well-lit conditions, it will contribute to your accuracy. But if you do have a background that is a little bit darker and kind of blends in with the sights, you might find it a little bit off-putting, all right? Let's just say that. So I would say it's a personal preference. If you like the blacked out sights, completely black, nothing, no distractions, you're gonna appreciate this. If you prefer some dots for faster target acquisition, it might not be for you, all right? So keep that in mind. Let's talk about the slide itself. I already mentioned it's built pretty tightly. It's very smooth, very easy to rack, and at the same time, it handles the recoil very, very well. Now the serrations, we got some serrations on the back. They are pretty aggressive. No serrations at the front. Also, there is no accessory rail, which is more of a classic 1911 look, which again, you can appreciate this specifically for that. So let's do some 5 more rounds, and then we will talk about the trigger, and this time I'll try to do a little bit of a better job with the tree. See if I can hit all of this. And actually this magazine, I gotta say, it's better than most other 1911 magazines. Sometimes you do find yourself a magazine that is a little bit weird. Plus here, as you can see, it does have an extended wall on the other side of the magazine, and I think that kind of helps getting that ammo in there without getting too much of a wobble from your round. So let's do some more shooting. See if I can do a better job with the tree. Okay. Yeah. I have to shoot that first round in order to get it right. Yeah, that's the sights. That's definitely the sights. It will, I mean, thing is, I'm more adjusted obviously to size, like for example on this Smith & Wesson right here, the dots, the 3 dot side, which is what you get on Glock. And you know, if you've been subscribed to this channel, if you watch any of my reviews, you know I'm a Glock person. So I'm used to those Glock sights. So just the blank black post sights, 3 post sights, it's a little bit off-putting, but at the same time, if you get enough practice, if you practice, if you're buying this gun, I mean, just like with any other gun, as long as you take it out on the range and practice with it, you're going to be good. Okay, so let's talk about the trigger, and We got about, what is this, like 2 millimeters, millimeter and a half of very safe, very familiar travel on this skeleton trigger right here. And then, let me double check. It's never a bad idea to double check. And then we have a very crisp, no hesitation, absolutely, I mean, check this out. Just this, and you know the next thing is gonna break, and it does. Absolutely fantastic trigger. Again, something that would definitely contribute to your accuracy. So the only thing I would say with this particular 1911, if you're planning to get it, gotta be planning to get used to the sights as well. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this review? What do you think about this 1911 from Rock Island? I gotta say, this is the second 1911 I reviewed from Rock Island. The first one was in 45 ACP, and I was really impressed. I mean, Rock Island, it's a very good, budget-friendly. I mean, for 1911s. For 1911s, it's very budget-friendly. The price tag on these 1911s, and I gotta say, the build quality, the way it feels, the operation, especially the butter smooth slide, I think this is just like the selling point for me. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in a little bit with another review of another 1911. As always, I appreciate your time. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.